Bermuda Triangle, unraveling the ocean's unsolved mysteries. Have you ever stood at the edge of the ocean, waves whispering secrets as they lap at the shore, and wondered what mysteries lie beneath its surface? I once sailed near the Bahamas water, a sapphire mirror under the sun, and felt the pull of a place where ships and planes vanish without a trace, the Bermuda Triangle. Stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and San Juan, this 500,000 square mile patch of the Atlantic has claimed countless lives, earning names like Devil's Triangle and Graveyard of the Atlantic. From the 1945 disappearance of Flight 19 to the ghost ship Mary Celeste, its stories weave a tapestry of unsolved mysteries, a true enigma of ocean secrets that rivals Jack the Ripper's unsolved murders in London history. Is it a natural trap, a paranormal vortex, or something beyond our grasp? Tonight, we'll sail into the heart of the Bermuda Triangle, trace its haunting tales, and explore a strange phenomenon that whispers of the sea's deepest secrets, a historical mystery as timeless as the tides. Our journey begins in December 1945, when the Bermuda Triangle's legend takes flight literally. On a clear afternoon, 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers known as Flight 19 lift off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission. Led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the 14 crewmen navigate a triangular route over the Atlantic, their radios crackling with confidence. But at 2:10 p.m., Taylor reports his compass failing, saying, "We are entering white water, nothing seems right." By 4 p.m., their transmissions grow frantic, with Taylor's voice fading. "We don't know where we are." A rescue plane, a Martin Mariner with 13 aboard, is dispatched but vanishes too. Despite a massive search covering 250,000 square miles, no wreckage is found. Flight 19's disappearance, one of the Triangle's most iconic true crime cases, cements its reputation as a paranormal enigma in ocean secrets, a historical mystery that echoes the unsolved cases of American history. The Bermuda Triangle's lore spans centuries, rooted in the age of sail and amplified by 20th-century tragedies. In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed through the region, noting in his log a great flame of fire in the sky and compass malfunctions near the Sargasso Sea, a calm expanse tangled with seaweed. By the 1800s, ships like the USS Pickering 1800 and Rosalie 1840 vanished, leaving whispers of a cursed zone. The 1872 case of the Mary Celeste, found adrift with no crew, fueled tales of ghost ships, though it strayed slightly north of the Triangle. In 1918, the USS Cyclops, a 542-foot Navy collier with 309 aboard, disappeared after leaving Barbados, the largest single loss in U.S. naval history. The 1948 loss of the Star Tiger and 1949's Star Ariel, both British airliners, added to the tally. Over 50 ships and 20 planes carrying over 1,000 souls have vanished since 1800, making the Bermuda Triangle a strange phenomenon in maritime history, a true crime saga akin to Jack the Ripper's shadow in London history. To anchor this vast mystery, let's imagine Clara, a fictional radio operator in 1945 Miami, whose story weaves through Flight 19's loss. Clara, 22, works at the Naval Air Station, her headset buzzing with pilots' voices. On December 5th, she catches Taylor's distress call, her fingers trembling as she logs his words, "We are completely lost." She stays late, relaying search updates, her heart sinking as silence falls. Clara clips news about the Triangle, debates with colleagues about storms or aliens, and visits the shore, staring at the horizon. Years later, she volunteers at a maritime museum, sharing Flight 19's story, her voice steady but eyes distant, vowing to keep their memory alive. Clara's tale, though imagined, grounds the Bermuda Triangle in human lives, an unsolved mystery that touched countless families, much like true crime's grip on American history. Investigations into the Bermuda Triangle began in earnest after Flight 19, but answers proved elusive. The U.S. Navy's 1945 inquiry blamed navigational error and bad weather, yet no debris surfaced. Later cases, like the Cyclops, cited overloaded cargo or structural failure, but no distress signals were sent. In 1975, Charles Berlitz's bestseller The Bermuda Triangle popularized the mystery, cataloging vanishings and sparking global fascination. The U.S. Coast Guard, in a 1980 report, noted the triangle's heavy traffic. Thousands of vessels pass yearly, suggesting losses were statistically normal. Yet, the lack of wreckage, distress calls, or clear causes kept the enigma alive. Like the Dyatlov Pass incident in Russian history, the Bermuda Triangle baffled experts. A true crime puzzle in ocean secrets. An unsolved mystery that deepened with each lost soul. What lies behind the Bermuda Triangle's vanishings? The first theory is environmental hazards rooted in science. The region's Gulf Stream, a swift ocean current, can sweep wreckage away while its shallow banks, like the Bahamas Shoals, hide debris. Rogue waves reaching 100 feet and methane gas eruptions which reduce water buoyancy could sink ships instantly, per oceanographer Simon Boxall. The triangle's weather is volatile. Sudden squalls and waterspouts, like those reported near Star Tiger, can down planes. Compass anomalies tied to the area's magnetic variations disorient navigators, as Columbus noted. In 2016, NOAA's study of hexagonal cloud patterns suggested air bombs, microbursts with 170 miles per hour winds as culprits. This theory, grounded in oceanography, explains many losses but not the lack of signals or the Cyclops' calm weather vanishing, keeping the Bermuda Triangle a historical mystery like Jack the Ripper's elusive identity in London history. A second theory points to human error and technology limits. Pilots like Taylor, flying pre-GPS, relied on compasses and dead reckoning, easily thrown off by storms or magnetic quirks. Ships like the Cyclops often carried heavy loads, risking capsizing in rough seas. In 1945, radio communication was spotty and planes had limited fuel. Flight 19's Avengers carried only 5 hours' worth. The Coast Guard notes that human factors, like fatigue or misjudgment, account for most maritime losses globally. Yet, this theory struggles with cases like Star Ariel, which vanished in clear skies with experienced crew, or the Mary Celeste's intact state. This explanation, rooted in human fallibility, offers logic but leaves gaps, an unsolved mystery in ocean secrets akin to true crime's unsolved cases. A third theory ventures into the paranormal. Some, like Berlitz, proposed the triangle as a vortex, a portal to other dimensions, or a UFO hotspot. In 1968, Scorpion, a U.S. submarine, sank with 99 aboard, fueling alien theories, especially after posts in the 1990s cited lights near Bermuda. Others link it to Atlantis, claiming lost technology creates electromagnetic anomalies, per Edgar Cayce's 1930s visions. The Mary Celeste's crewless state sparked ghost ship tales, while Flight 19 inspired close encounters of the third kind. This theory, while speculative, resonates with the triangle's mystique, a strange phenomenon that captivates like Jack the Ripper's debated motives in true crime. The evidence is maddeningly scarce. Wreckage from Flight 19 or Cyclops remains unfound, despite deep-sea searches by explorers like Robert Ballard. Sonar scans like NOAA's 2005 Bahamas survey reveal no unusual features, only reefs and trenches. Radio logs preserved in naval archives capture distress but no coordinates. In 2015, a SS El Faro wreck was found, but it sank outside the triangle, offering no clues. The triangle's depth up to 27,000 feet in the Puerto Rico Trench swallows traces, much like the Library of Alexandria's Lost Scrolls. The Bermuda Triangle remains a true crime enigma in ocean secrets, an unsolved mystery that fuels endless debate. The Bermuda Triangle's legacy endures, a siren call in maritime lore. It inspired films like The Triangle, books like Into the Bermuda Triangle by John Quasar, and podcasts like Sea Secrets. In 2024, posts debated methane bubbles versus wormholes, reflecting its grip on modern imaginations. The triangle shaped maritime safety, spurring GPS and distress beacons, yet its myth persists, much like Jack the Ripper's shadow in London history. Like the Dyatlov Pass incident, it reveals humanity's thirst for answers, a strange phenomenon that haunts our seas. Let's return to Clara, our radio operator, to anchor the loss. Decades later, Clara, now elderly, visits Miami's shore, her hands clutching a photo of Flight 19's crew. She recalls Taylor's voice, the search's silence, and her sleepless nights. When new theories surface, Clara hopes for truth but finds only waves. She tells her grandchildren of 1945, urging them to respect the sea. Clara's grief, though imagined, ties the Bermuda Triangle to human hearts, an unsolved mystery that lingers like true crimes, unsolved murders, a paranormal enigma in ocean secrets. What does the Bermuda Triangle teach us? It's more than a true crime tale, it's a mirror of wonder, fear, and the human drive to explore. Like Jack the Ripper's victims, it's a loss we mourn, a puzzle we chase. The environmental theory speaks to nature, human error to our limits, the paranormal to the unknown. Each shapes our view of ocean secrets, yet the triangle eludes us, an unsolved case that challenges us to question, as we do with London history's mysteries, to honor the sea's depths. In 2025, as ships sail the Atlantic, we stand with Clara asking her questions. Will we find Flight 19, or will the sea keep its secrets? The answer matters less than the seeking, for in it we honor the lost. The Bermuda Triangle, like the Taos Hum or Jack the Ripper, is a bridge to the unknown, uniting us with those who sailed under the same stars. Its mystery is a flame we tend, ensuring its tides endure. As we close, let's hold the vanished close. Their shadows on the waves, their story living in us. Their families, like Clara, didn't know we'd seek them, but they hoped, trusting time to whisper. That hope inspires us to question, to seek, to dream. So, what truths will you chase? What seas will you sail? The Bermuda Triangle is silent, but its echo lingers in every mystery we unravel. That day near the Bahamas, when I felt the ocean's pulse, I was silent. Now, I'd say, the point is to keep listening, to keep searching, to keep dreaming. The Bermuda Triangle is the sea's deepest mystery, but its spirit endures. What do you think? What does this triangle mean to you? Have you felt the pull of unsolved mysteries, the urge to uncover strange phenomena in ocean secrets? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what inspires you, what enigmas you want to explore. If you're captivated by the paranormal and the shadows of the sea, subscribe, hit that bell, and join us for more tales weaving past and present. The Bermuda Triangle is ours to carry forward. Thank you for sailing through the waves with us. Until next time, keep chasing the secrets lost in the deep.